Hey everybody, this is Perch, and no, She-Hulk is not trans. It's weird to start out a video that way, and what's weirder is this is the kind of the second time I've started a video out this way. Years ago, literally years ago, I did a video because there was this growing controversy. Somebody got it in their heads that the She-Hulk was actually a trans character, that the She-Hulk was not a She-Hulk, but was actually Bruce Banner Hulk, who had transitioned into a Hulk woman, and that this was the Hulk had become a transgender character called She-Hulk. This went around Twitter in 2019, I think, which is just evidence that Twitter is full of dumb people. But that was a thing back then. So I actually did this video saying, no, it's a different character, Jennifer Walters, not Bruce Banner. He did not transition. That is not happening, or that has not happened. That wasn't what went on. So that was 2 years ago. And since that time, She-Hulk's been the source of many comments, videos, outrage, all kinds of various shenanigans that have gone on, mainly because following Civil War II, She-Hulk, Jennifer Walters, had a near-death experience and became traumatized via a fight with Thanos. I guess later it was revealed she actually did die, and using Immortal Hulk rules, she actually then came back to life, and this traumatized her. She had like PTSD. She was more edgy, more rage-based. She was Gray Hulk for a while, and then she kind of learned to accept her trauma, and she became like this the current big hulking She-Hulk that we have today, the more beefed up Hulk. And to just be complete about it, by the way, this idea of this Jennifer Walters She-Hulk, which long-term comic fans probably remember best from the John Byrne, Jennifer Walters kind of skipping rope and being breaking the fourth wall and that kind of stuff. But what is true for quite a long time is that She-Hulk has had that hulked out, that really super extreme Hulk view. Before all this stuff with Civil War II, back in Avengers Disassembled, She-Hulk got into rage mode, and then she got super bulky and beefy, and she looked like she does today. But she was kind of mentally out of control. She was like the Hulk when the Hulk is raging around. So anyway, that's all past, right? What we have right now is the Hulk, She-Hulk, is in the Avengers. She's stuck in this more bulky Hulk kind of mode. She can turn into Jennifer Walters as well. She has the ability to control it on and off, but she's been written to be happy with this new kind of hulking, this new persona of hers. It's weird. The part that always gets me about all this, which I say every video, is that her inner monologue is smart. Like she's Jennifer Walters' inner thoughts, like in the thought bubble. But when she talks, it's like, me, Hulk, horny, Thor. And that's the weird part. Like, I'm like, what, is she choosing to talk this way? Is it like, I don't understand what's going on. But anyway, it's fine. There's a lot of dislike, I would say, over this new Hulk version from, a segment of the fans. I don't know. I can't say all the fans, because it's not all the fans. But I think if you were to somehow, and I don't know how you do a poll, you'd find that probably more of the readers, particularly longer-term comic readers, preferred the old She-Hulk. I'm saying this kind of based on sales, and the John Byrne She-Hulk Omnibus did very, very good pre-order numbers and some sales, and so I think that it seems like that character is popular. Seems like this new one is. My problem with it, bluntly, it's not, no, they ruined a beautiful woman. It's more like we have a big hulking Hulk character. I think the uniqueness of having a slightly feminine version of another big hulking Hulk character is just not terribly interesting. I don't know. I think that's less. I actually think Jennifer Walters as a character was pretty well-rounded, had a lot of complexity to her, and I liked what Byrne brought to the table. With She-Hulk, which was a pretty complex character. How she was written in Fantastic Four was largely brilliant back when she replaced the Thing way back. They did some great things with the character, and I always thought the character had a lot going on. Anyway, why did I start? Why am I doing this video again then if it's already been done? Well, It turns out that this gets kind of complicated, so you got to bear with me. And there's a lot of kind of knee-jerk reactions in two directions. People celebrating the revelation that She-Hulk is actually a trans woman, and people outraged that She-Hulk is now trans. So what is this? What is going on here? What is going on? Well, what's going on is that there is a comic that is coming out, the Marvel Pride comic, or sorry, Marvel Voices Pride #1, and it's coming out later this month, and I think later in June. I think it's the 23rd, I believe. It's the 4th week in the month. Yes, I think that's right. The 23rd, Marvel Voices Pride. It's an anthology with a number of LGBTQ stories. They have a number of LGBTQ creators, and in this case, there's a story called Titania and She-Hulk, and it's a fight between the two of them. Now, Titania and She-Hulk have fought many times before, and this is written by Crystal Frazier, who is transgender, I believe. I'm relatively certain. I mean, honestly, I believe that is the case. So anyway, how this all got going? Well, Crystal Frazier tweets this panel that from Marvel Voices Pride #1 is a kind of a one-page panel that is posted, and Titania's like ripping off her clothes and or her jacket rather, not her clothes, and she's about to pummel She-Hulk, who's been punched, or I don't know. Basically, She-Hulk looks like she was eating her lunch or something, and then Titania did something and she fell, and then she throws her lunch in Titania's face, and yeah, there you go. So anyway, so she posts, Crystal Frazier posts this panel, and she says, "This was so much fun to write. I love Titania and Jin." And this poster responds saying, "Jin's not straight?" ? And Jin, of course, has been written as straight for a long time in Marvel Comics, dating Wyatt Wingfoot and all various people. And Crystal Frazier writes, "Jin's not cisgender, basically." And this sets off a massive firestorm of tweets, lots and lots and lots of them. Hundreds of likes, hundreds of quote tweets, or 100 quote tweets, retweets, and so on, and tons of comments. And people are very excited. "I am screenshotting for future reference." And Chris Frazier tries to get ahead of it at that point, saying you're going to want to read the comic for full context. Always a good. I mean, what crazy talk! You should read the comic. oh, it's so cute. Read the comics for context. That's nuts. Anyway. So anyway, a lot of people very excited. This is huge. This is important. What? This is a win. Hooray! We got Jin. Okay, lots of people very excited about this. Then this kind of continues for quite a while, and then then basically kind of she comes back. Crystal Frazier comes back and says, "Wow, people are really excited about this. So I feel I need to give some context. No, I did not get to reveal that the 616, meaning the core Marvel universe, She-Hulk is trans. This is a story about how much Shulky meant to me as a little trans girl. But, caps, the Jin in this comic, the Jennifer Walters in this comic, fighting Titania, is 100% a trans woman. That said, there's obviously a lot of hype for a trans She-Hulk. If you want a central trans character in a Marvel book, write to Marvel and let them know. They only know what they hear from the fans about." And okay. So that's so kind of, again, we haven't seen the comic, so we don't exactly know what's going on here. But what it appears from this is that this story featuring Jennifer Walters fighting Titania is not the Jennifer Walters from core continuity. This is a transgender Jennifer Walters, who is, or maybe Titania is. It's mildly unclear from the tweet what is going on. What is clear is kind of the statement, and this is where a lot of the people who are running off making articles right now, no, I did not get to reveal the 616 She-Hulk is trans. So no, just like in 2019, no, Jennifer Walters She-Hulk is still not a trans character. this Jennifer Walters from another reality maybe is, maybe it's unclear. Again, I who knows? But that is what's going on. So people can calm down a bit. There's not, they didn't suddenly make, and then I think Chris Fraser goes on to make several tweets about showing the original Jennifer Walters and said dead nerd, and then the She-Hulk, kind of the more Byrne-esque She-Hulk, and saying this is a transgender gamma tsunami. Sure. Sure. There you go. This was a lot of activity over what is going to be 3-page, 4-page, I don't know, these anthologies. And my big beef with these anthologies, all of them, is that you get these short 3 to 4 page almost nonsense stories. I mean, again, not knocking the creators, but I mean, you can't say much in 3 to 4 pages, and so you get this like little sketch of a character that really doesn't do much. And I always think, hey, if you want to give some of these people a shot and you want to honor, Asian people from the Asian Celebration anthology they did, or the kind of the different ones tackling racism, or LGBTQ for Pride and everything else. I mean, I think either a bigger book or more comics with longer stories would be a good idea. But like this little, like, here's 3 pages of Shuri cooking dinner. I mean, okay. I'm not sure what exactly that's doing for everyone, but hey, it's good people are getting work. Anyway, there you have it. So She-Hulk, not transgender, not in 2019, not in 2021. We'll check in again in 2023. Maybe then. Do you have questions? I feel like I have answers, but also I feel like this is kind of dumb. The whole controversy kind of dumb. Anyway, we'll see. Like and subscribe. Thanks for listening.